Having been written, produced, and directed by none other than Hideo Kojima himself, does Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker live up to the title of being the next big Metal Gear Solid game? Taking place 10 years after the events of Metal Gear Solid 3, and only 4 years after the events of Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, Big Boss finds himself in yet another situation taking place in Costa Rica, the events of which now show the rise of the infamous Outer Heaven. After a brief respite on the beach with his Soldiers Without Borders, Snake is immediately approached by his partner Kaz and told that he has some work to do. A KGB agent and a young woman by the name of Paz approach Snake. They ask for his help. Their country of peace, is being invaded by an unknown enemy, a well-equipped enemy, and they need the help of a man who knows what he's doing. They need the help of Solid Snake. But Snake's not just going to do this for free. He needs some quid pro quo. And that's where the game really kicks off and begins. You get your first real gift. You get the Mother Base. After your first few tutorial missions, you're thrown right into the bevy of things with the Mother Base. This is your base of operations given to you by the KGB agent Ramon. You will use this place to build up soldiers, build up ranks, get technology, get weapons. No matter what it is, the Mother Base is going to have its hand in the development of your characters, their ranks, your equipment, and your overall combat efficiency throughout the rest of the game. Each character, which is brought to your base by a very special mode of transportation, is broken up by many different characteristics. Their stats are broken down by combat readiness, tech level, which is their ability to research new weapons for you, their ability to cook, their ability to make healing items, and just like with any Metal Gear Solid game, there are plenty of Easter eggs to be had, and most of which will be found at the Mother Base, depending on your technology level and your character's skill level. Being on the PSP, you would think that this Metal Gear Solid finds itself on the cumbersome side with its control scheme. Fortunately for us, it does not. This is arguably the greatest control scheme ever to hit a Metal Gear Solid game. All future games, take notice. This is how it's done. Movement is mapped to the analog stick, items are mapped to the left D-pad, weapons to the right D-pad, crouching is down. This is the Fullerton system in action, or as I like to call it, go see God. This takes men that you've tranquilized or injured and sends them back to the Mother Base for use later at the end of the mission. The game is broken up into story missions, boss battles, and cutscenes. The cutscenes of which depict most of the story of the game and are done by renowned artist Ashley Wood, who you may remember from the cutscenes of Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. Very big difference between these cutscenes are the integration of a quick time event, which is seen here, which is a really neat trick that's used to keep the player immersed and engaged in playing the game. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker was released in Japan on April 29th for the PSP, and will be seeing its North American release on June the 8th, followed by a European release on June the 17th. You can look forward to the full written review and full video review of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker on j1studios.com. But for now, let me leave you with just a little bit of a taste of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.